Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is an energy update. Let's have a look at what these energies are, what's coming in for the viewers. Queen of Pentacles. The energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Someone grounded and gracious, someone who has everything they need to prosper. This is someone very private. They keep to themselves, maybe stick to themselves a lot. But it's someone who's trusting their intuition too. Ooh, we have a King of Wands. It's an energy of a person who's very bold and confident. Ooh, there's a little energy of privacy. But it's into me I see. Yeah, I see a house and a home, the Four of Wands. Someone who has everything they need. But I see a reason to celebrate too. So we got a King of Wands, and it's a person who's successful in all they do, very creative. See someone very creative. Maybe with their house and home, they could build homes. This is a person who could be a little homebody, someone who kind of keeps to themselves. But like I say, it's all about trusting that intuition, someone going within. Yeah, we got a person wanting to reach out. See, being generous, somebody reaching out here, giving and receiving. Somebody has some regrets for not reciprocating. So there's regret, a little stress and anxiety. It was private. Somebody was dealing with something here. Their private thoughts. They have regrets, but there was unfounded fear. So this is somebody who regrets not reciprocating, not reaching out. Yeah, you see the shock, surprise, something sudden here. It's often when it happens very quickly, but I feel this person here too. Like I say, I feel like it could be somebody who wasn't quite finished with something too, but this is an energy of someone just kind of the energy that they were in. And I do feel there's regret. Someone's having a massive epiphany. Yeah, somebody rejected someone, ignored them. So now that what they're doing, the epiphany, they realize they've missed a magical opportunity with someone very gracious, someone very generous, giving and receiving, a person with a house, a home, but it's a person who's grounded, stable. Wow. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, someone who's very independent. Someone independent, very creative. Look at that. You're very similar, but energies. But it's also a person who's bold and confident. Someone who's also very creative. Wow. It's also someone who knows exactly what they want, too, and they're not afraid to go get it. Let's have a look at the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Yeah, both people keeping it all in. Both people feeling you missed an opportunity. Is somebody kind of going, gee, thanks, but no thanks, or just ignoring someone completely, which is basically rejection. Someone ignores, Yeah, but it's an energy of privacy, something personal. So let's have a look at the King of Wands. I think this is just a private person. I feel this is someone very private. Probably this person as well. And now we have a Queen of Swords. So this is someone speaking some kind of truth. Someone who's trusting their inner knowing. So some of you already know why someone ignored you or rejected you. So why? Yeah, nobody got what they wanted. No one got what they wanted here. And it has to do with somebody here who maybe wasn't being themselves, showing their true self, hiding behind a mask. It's also a person I feel who, there's definitely regret. Because it's like somebody's keeping it all in, keeping it to themselves. So it's an energy of not letting someone in. That's what I feel. How someone's feeling inside. But they've gone within. And this is someone who doesn't give somebody what they want. Thanks, but no thanks. See, I feel this is someone who didn't get what they wanted, but in the end, nobody did. Yeah. This is someone maybe being a little smug at that time because they feel like somebody's trying to take advantage of them. But they're learning a truth. And I do feel this is what they're finding out. Someone's speaking truth. But I feel some of you already know the answers. You already know why. They're being a little full of themselves, or they felt that you were. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this. Yeah, this person's... See, two people. See, both of you in your heads thinking. So it's really about having a conversation. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's people in here giving advice or something. Because there's this energy of learning, knowing. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. You both know there's a missed opportunity. There's a lot of regret, all based on unfounded fear that someone's trying to take advantage of someone. Let's have a look at the Four of Wands. Yeah, we have a person. See, this is someone choosing their battles, thinking things through. Yeah. And now there's regret. See, if somebody was choosing their battles, there was a lot of stress and anxiety. There was definitely someone who was dealing with something personal. I don't know if it has anything to do with the viewer, if you are the feminine energy. I mean, it could be the masculine, but like I say, we got a couple people here keeping it all in, keep it as yourself privacy, but nobody got what they want. No one's showing their true self here at this point either. But it is possible someone was being a little smug and coming across as a little cold. But I kind of feel there's advice being given because there's definitely something being learned here. Because we have a person thinking things through. See, this is someone who often rushes in and backs out. So there's regret because now they missed a magical opportunity with someone very creative. Someone often even somewhat similar. I mean, we've got the King of Wands and the King and Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Things you have in common. But I do see compatibility, cooperation, compromise. See, it's about two people. So I don't know if there's other people collaborating and talking here, but there's definitely a lot of regret, stress, anxiety. There's missed opportunity, someone failing to recognize, someone's failing to see the things you have in common. But it's about two people who should be building each other up here. See, reciprocating. It's about doing things together. See, this is somebody reaching out, going, hey, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Possibly the Queen of Rods. Somebody who was just in that energy, maybe at that time, feeling kind of bold. And the other person's rejecting it. No, they're not. I'm not letting them in. But it's almost like one person rejecting the other person or ignoring them. See, someone ignoring someone, fine then. I'll ignore you. It's going to be some lessons learned. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody wasn't being fair. See, there's regret. Could be somebody who was also choosing their battles, going through a divorce or a breakup. But it's definitely an energy of regret for not being fair, cooperating, compromising. Yeah, it's just an energy of being cold. Definitely someone in their head overanalyzing. I mean, it's two people who come across as, both people kind of coming across as cold, but it's almost like they rejected me and ignored me. It felt personal, but I feel it was probably nothing personal because this is someone choosing their battles. See, they rushed in without thinking. It has to do with someone's house, home, their financial foundation. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who always plans and prepares ahead. See, someone here looking out for themselves, a home, preparing, getting ready to go down this path. Yeah, so we have an energy of someone being curious. See, one of these two people was very curious, wanting to know. See, talking to people. I feel like someone's talking to people, collaborating about this giving and receiving. And there's definitely an energy of someone has regret. See, someone didn't come in right. I feel they weren't fair. Someone didn't treat someone right. They weren't fair. Yeah, it's all about partnering up and coming together. But I feel like we got, to me, it looks like we have a person who may have been choosing their battles, going through a breakup or a divorce. Because someone should have told someone the truth. Like I say, it was something private or very personal. Often it's a person who doesn't share a lot of personal details. And it's actually both people. Yeah, let's have a look at the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah, so somebody, see, time in between, someone moving on to avoid a disaster. Someone was trying to avoid a disaster. I think it's someone here who was going through a divorce. They rushed in and backed out. They should have told the other person. I feel like it was something already. There was time in between. It's all about distance. But it's an energy of someone applying this. Yeah, we have a person who wants to see all this time in between, things calming down. So someone offering the cup, see, it's regret, a do-over. Someone wants another chance. Somebody wants another chance, a fresh new start. It does look like, nobody's getting what they wanted, but I do think two people, it's just, often I feel this is somebody kind of smug, a little full of themselves, where they kind of expecting something. And it's just, to me, it looks like things didn't turn out as expected. But like I say, we've got an energy of some sort of truth and things being learned. So somebody here was speaking the truth too. But this is somebody who's not telling someone something about the situation. But they are shining the light. I see talking to people possibly, or just, it has to do with partnering up. Yeah, it's about getting together, reciprocating. Someone who's there through thick and thin. Someone having someone's back. There's all these things being learned. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone kind of at that point where whoever it is they've cut out, maybe coming back for reconciliation or another chance. But this is someone avoiding that disaster. So all this time in between, things calming down. And there's the cup. So it's about offering the cup. Tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. What are they thinking? What are they learning? Yeah, they're thinking. They got a lot on their plate, a lot on their shoulder. Something's bothering them. So this is just, like I say, things didn't play out the way somebody expected. So I do feel it's probably nothing personal, but someone's taking it as personal, or someone's just ignoring someone. But yeah, I feel both people, the feeling's pretty much the same. It's about having another opportunity, missing this magical opportunity. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yes, this is about reaching out, somebody not reaching out. It's bothering someone because they didn't reciprocate it, ignored, or they just didn't follow through. But I do see someone being gracious, reaching out. Tell me about the Queen of Rods. Queen of Rods. Yeah, see, this is someone starting it. This is a feminine energy starting it. And the other person's like, no way. This is someone who might even try to reach out again. But now, see, because of this is someone who's now no longer reciprocating. But it's all about this truth. And that's why I feel there is someone talking possibly to people. Because I do see some sort of collaboration. But it's about, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? You know, I think it's just something bothering something. Want to get it off their chest. It's bothering them. Because the other person didn't even reciprocate or respond. There's nothing worse than someone who ignores them. If you're not interested, it's an energy of someone who should just say so. But this is also an energy of someone like, fine, if you're not going to reciprocate, that's it. See, it's, yeah. But I feel it's an energy of a do-over, another opportunity. You can see the energy of change. Now the table's turned. This person regrets. See, the table's turned. Then the other person's just ignoring them. And it looks like it was at some place where someone wanted to reach out, maybe have a conversation, but it's an energy of cooperating and compromising. It's about doing things together, spending time together. It's about getting together. Maybe there was some kind of gathering where people getting together. Yeah, but you can see the tables are turned. Yeah, the Empress. Start of something new. See, a person who's open for other opportunities. This person is, I do think they're talking to people. But it is somebody here learning that this is someone who was just curious. Hey, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? And the other person's skeptical. And then the tables turn now. The other person's skeptical. Because if you weren't interested before, why are you interested now? So somebody here not being fair, not treating someone right. We know the Empress definitely isn't a pushover. This isn't somebody who's going to keep reaching out to somebody if they don't respond. But it is bothering them. And I do think there's people talking and somebody telling someone it's bothering them that you didn't even respond. Yeah, there's people talking. It's like I say, having a conversation. See, they're still talking about this. And it's also, too, somebody privacy, not wanting a lot of people involved. Maybe too many people involving people. But this is like both people. I'm going to tell you one thing. This is both people feeling the same. Privacy, keeping it between yourselves. So it's energy of failing to recognize the other person's feeling the same. But it's all about these people. Too many people involved. But there is going to be another opportunity to make things right. So there is an opportunity, an invitation, some sort of get together. Somebody may be hosting, planning, preparing, and hosting something. So you could have another person who reaches out to you to offer you this. It's telling you not to miss this opportunity because it's about everything coming into harmony. See, harmony and balance, being fair. So there definitely is an energy of a person who wants a do-over, another chance, but it's whether or not the Empress will give someone another chance. There's the Emperor. You see? They're looking at this. They missed a magical opportunity. This is someone who didn't give someone the time of day. They didn't even want to get together or spend time together. I do see the possibility of these other people. I mean, I don't know what part they play, but they could be giving advice, talking to both people for that matter. But it's two people who need to get something off their chest. It's weighing heavily on them. It's bothering them. Now, I don't know if there's somebody else in the social circle reaching out. Somebody reaching out to someone, giving them unwanted attention, where they're no longer talking to someone. And it could be the X energy, no longer giving. But like I say, I feel like this is someone kind of in the energy of waiting to see if somebody, this person they're coming apart from, because it does look like a divorce or a breakup for some. If this person's coming in for another chance, I'm going to tell you they'll definitely be avoiding them time in between. But I got to tell you, this is all about the cup. They have to come in. This person needs to see it's being the leader. Yeah, it's about being stable. See, the couple that work together, play together, stay together energy. It's about partnering up. This is someone who didn't see someone as a partner. And I actually feel this is someone who's never really had a partner. But something didn't turn out as expected. Nobody got what they wanted. What's this? This is now someone looking ahead, planning and preparing. Now, I do feel there could be a married couple planning something. Maybe trying to help two people come together because of this missed opportunity. Now, there could have been, I do see traveling, visiting, someone visiting. So it could be somebody else being left out of the situation. I do feel it's somebody who keeps reaching out to someone, talking to them. So I don't know if there's somebody else interested in this person or what, but I don't think they're interested. Yeah, see, trying things different, taking a step back, seeing things in a whole different light. But it's somebody making a decision when things are calm, waiting for things to calm down. This is not somebody who makes a decision when things are all up in the air. But it's an energy of someone seeing someone who's actually their type, where they felt they had nothing in common. They're not really my type. That's what often it is. Now they're not my type. And there's definitely an energy of being judgy. Some judging going on. Yeah. Often it's someone who judges a book by the cover. It could be someone who's really attractive, and it could go either way, but I mean, these are two people here. This King and Queen of Wands energy is interesting because we got the King and Queen of Wands, the King and Queen of Swords, and the King and Queen of Pentacles. And there we have this cup. Nobody got what they wanted. This is also someone not giving someone what they want. In other words, it's the other person wanting the other person again because someone started it originally, then it was ignored, then they kind of expect the person to do it again. So somebody expecting something, but it didn't turn out as expected. So there we go. Like I say, trying things different. There it is. Offer invitation. Somebody wanting to visit someone. I see a message being delivered to someone's home. I definitely see this energy of going down this path, teaming up, spending some time together. Maybe even someone planning, preparing a trip. Maybe going together. There's definitely friends and people here. I do see these other people. I can't quite put my finger on their part, but they could be giving advice. It could be a married couple. But it's all about two people coming together, forming a bond. See, getting to know each other, building each other up, being positive. See, this is the start. The Emperor's got to come in and start it. The Empress, I feel the feminine already tried to start it. The other person rejected them. So whatever it is that was bothering or going on in their head, it's really time to clear that up. And I do seeing things very clearly. And there's a lot of happiness. Tell me a little bit more about the Empress. Yeah, so someone's still single. See, it's a person who kind of feels it's probably too late. They're curious. I think they're talking to people and finding out too. But it's someone who chooses their battles. Someone should have just told somebody. They were probably, and it could be someone trying to avoid a disaster with someone because they're going through a breakup. Yeah, but you can see, seeing the bigger picture. Someone sees the bigger picture here. This is a person going to wear their heart on their sleeve, but it's all about the bigger picture. This is also someone who's the whole package. Emperor and Empress energy. Two people. You're going to have a conversation, but I feel like spending time together. I do see happier days ahead here. There's definitely beautiful opportunities. Someone is definitely not really, I mean, it could be someone who has other opportunities, but what I really feel is something is off. See, this is someone who has lots of people interested, but none of them are their type and they're not interested. So, like I say, I see a do-over and regret. Someone's leaving something behind here. So somebody's really trying to avoid whatever happened to them before. They don't want it to happen again. But there's the manifesting opportunity. So this is about seeking another opportunity, another chance. I feel there's someone creating the opportunity. Now, it could be the Emperor creating it. They could be collaborating with someone about the two of you coming together. But this is someone who has everything they need to manifest their desire. To spend time to do things together. Yeah, so definitely the energy of the Star. Wow. It's a person releasing. This is someone letting go of other options too. It does look like it's someone who has other options, and it could be both of you just really releasing, but it's about the feelings being mutual. I feel like you both want another chance here. It's just like the whole thing was a mess. I feel like it was just a mess. It didn't start right. And it's not, this person's rather progressive. They have an open mind. I don't think it's an issue about the Queen of Wands or Queen of Pentacles trying to start a situation. It's more about what was going on at that time. A lot of weight on their shoulders. So I'm wishing you guys the best here. Do take care. Release. Now's the time. I'm going to tell you, now's the time to know exactly what makes you happy and what you're manifesting. Release things that no longer serve. But it's also an energy of knowing what makes you happy because you're manifesting it and it's coming. So are you going to want it once it gets here? It is telling you not to miss this opportunity, but I don't know if some of you are going to reject this now, because it is a fresh new start. I do see an offer, an invitation, a celebration, a gathering, or someone's home, but it's about taking it to the next level. Yeah, I do see somebody here kind of looking about taking this to the next level. The physical attraction. Yeah. But I really don't, I don't feel like this is somebody who's going to try to take advantage. And maybe you're feeling that way, because it is about being vulnerable. We have a very independent feminine energy. Someone who can take care of themselves. I do feel like you know who this is, obviously. If you don't know who this is, some of you may not even realize that you've missed an opportunity. Some of you are likely very well aware. See, it's energy of the Wizard of Awareness, being aware. Some of you are very much aware of this person's interest or everything that took place, because you're obviously part of it. But others of you may not even be aware that you've missed an opportunity with someone. So very interesting. This is one of these readings. Let it play out, see what happens, but definitely know what makes you happy, because it's coming towards you. Don't miss this opportunity, but I still get that vibe where someone here is kind of like really worried someone may try to take advantage, or I think it's, I'm going to tell you, I think it's a masculine is worried, because this is someone very sexy, very attractive, somebody who uses their body to take advantage of someone. Take it as it resonates, but regardless, it's about going down the path together, forming a bond. I do see happiness and joy. I do also see a new home. So if you have other opportunities, some of you may have several opportunities, so do choose wisely. Okay, take care. See you soon.